staying.
So thank you all for your patience and for staying until we could get back. We have Congressman Donald Payne from New Jersey here, and he will be next.
Thank you very much. I'll be very brief. First of all, let me commend the Progressive Caucus, Congresswoman Woolsey and Congresswoman Lee, Congresswoman Waters leading this hearing. Their work on this issue has been outstanding. I certainly look forward to hearing continued testimony, questions, and answers. I recall back when the resolution to give the President preemptive strike authority came up, I happened to be a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, and it was our committee that had the responsibility to lead the two-day debate on the resolution. I was the most senior member, only though fifth in seniority at that time, but I was the first member on the Democratic side to vehemently oppose giving the preemptive strike to the President, oppose the war, and so I had the privilege of, for the two-day debate, of controlling the debate on the floor of the House. And I recall some of us pleading at the time the inspectors, Hans Blitz and the inspectors, were given authority to go anywhere at that time by Saddam Hussein. However, President Bush ordered the UN inspectors out in 48 hours. I knew then that he had his mind made up. Saddam Hussein was admitting that he had no weapons of mass destruction, had no chemical or biological weapons, and that's why he stopped preventing the inspectors from going wherever they wanted to go. However, the administration's mind was made up, and they were going to go in on shock and awe, come hell or high water. And as a result, we're expanding our energies in Afghanistan, where we should have had all of our troops. By this time, Osama bin Laden, I believe, would have been eliminated. I think that we would have had a stable Afghanistan by now if the resources and assets that we sent to Iraq wrongly would have been sent to Afghanistan, and the whole world would have been different. Your lives would have been different. Those 4,000 Americans who have died lives would have been different. Those 20+ thousand seriously injured would be different. The tens of thousands of Iraqis who are now dead would have been different. Those many, 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 perhaps hundreds of thousands of Iraqis who were injured would have been different. And so let me just commend those of you who have served our country. We're proud of you. However, our country needs to be proud of what we do and don't do things that are unnecessary. I'll yield back to the chairperson. Thank you very much for this time.
Thank you. Congressman